Right now, this is an incredible day. We're making waffles, we're making ice cream, and we're making French fries. Think about that. Is waffles, wait, that's a comfort food. What? French fries. No one's allowed French fries. That's a comfort food. Ice cream? All the ice cream you can ever eat. That's what we're doing right here because it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's grain-free, it's fat-free. What? Because that's what everybody's worried about, right? You have the ice cream, it's like, oh no, I'm lactose intolerant. And then you got the gluten, no, I'm gluten sensitive, I'm allergic to gluten. And now, okay, wait a minute, I could have French fries. No, French fries are bad, right? All the oil and grease, and it's fried. And then it goes on, waffles, what do you mean? So I'm excited, you guys. We're making 3 killer kick butt things. I'm totally pumped up about this, okay? So anybody who doesn't know who I am, #1 New York Times bestselling author, the most popular health book series in the world right here. You see a little gold emblem on there, millions and millions of copies sold around the world. And the reason, because these books get people feeling better, and medical medium information is about really sick people. So, you know, really sick. There's sick people that are kind of sick and, you know, they just kind of ebb and flow through life. And then you get people that are really struggling and suffering and they're really sick. And that's what medical medium information has helped. It's helped the really sick people. That's what I'm known for. That's what the books are known for. You guys, so great to be here. And that book's, you know, really discounted crazy right now. So you can check it out. It's a Cleanse to Heal book. So one question people have asked me over and over again. AW, what steamer do you use? I hear it. I hear it somewhere in the distance. I can't tell you how many lives I've done, right? And people go, I hear something cooking in the distance, and then it'll beep or something, or they'll hear it kind of like steaming and bubbling. And I never showed what steamer that I used or used. And this one's 59% off. This is the steamer, the infamous steamer that steams all my potatoes during all the lives, all the different things that I'm steaming, the asparagus, the Brussels sprouts, right? And this is it right here. All the potatoes right here. I steamed a boatload of potatoes because if we're going to make potato waffles, I need a good amount. If we're going to make French fries in the air fryer, which I'm pumped about, really, going to make a good, you know, need a good amount right there too. So this is the steamer, by the way. It's my favorite by far, hands down. The plastic steamers, I've tried them all, the different plastic ones. They break real fast. They break over time. This is the Cuisinart right here. You'll see the link right there. This is the one. I know you guys have been asking me forever, and that's what I love about the Amazon Live Cooking Show, the Medical Medium Cooking Show, because I can be like, yo, you guys, here it is right here. Here it is. Okay, and you can steam these potatoes for 1 hour. You pop them in there. It just goes like this, right? Here they are, right? You pop them all in, you know, and you steam them, and it's fantastic. So it's great. And you can steam anything in this thing, which is really cool. So, you know, hey, it's exciting. I'm going to move it over because we got some work to do if we're going to make this stuff and make it happen in our time frame. So I'm excited, you guys. Good to see you coming on. Happy to see you guys. Wow, fantastic. All right, let's get going on it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a waffle maker going because we're making waffles. So this is one of them right there. I like this one. That's one that I have right there. And these guys like pride in their waffle makers. You'll see when you read about it too. They're pretty jacked up. So it's really cool. I'm just giving it a little plug right there. Turning it on. And we're going to get that going. We're going to get that nice and warm. And then I got another waffle maker right here, which is, I think you guys have seen me use this one before, right? This one. So there we go. That's the one that I've used before because I've made the potato waffles before. You guys know that. A lot of you guys do, right? So there's this one right here. I'm going to get this one hot too. So I just turned it on. So both these waffle makers are linked below or on the side there in the store right there. So I'm excited about this. This is starting to warm up. So how do we make these waffles? Okay. So to start with here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the skins off of these, okay? Is the plan, right? Get my bowl. So skins, you can leave the skins on the potatoes. So let's get a close-up on these potatoes. That's what we need to do. I want to show you these potatoes right up front. Okay, so take a look at these potatoes up close right here. I'm going to show you what I do. So there we are. These are steamed already. Because when you're making waffles, you want them steamed, but you don't want them cold. You don't want to take them cold out of the refrigerator. You want them warm. Like I'm feeling this. These babies are still warm right here. There's heat in them, right? There's some moisture in them. It makes a good waffle, right? And when we do French fries later, they're going to be coming out of the fridge. They're going to be colder because you want your French fries, your steamed potatoes cold. It hardens up the potato while it's still cooked, right? And then you can, and I'll talk about how that works. Then you can cut them up real nice. Now I'm just not cutting, but I'm scraping off the skin because I'm looking for an aesthetic. I'm looking for a color, and you could leave them on if you really want to. You don't have to take them off. I always do, but you can leave them on, right? And I'm not doing it perfectly. You'll notice. If anybody just came on right here, it's the Medical Medium Cooking Show. And we're making gluten-free waffles. We're making potato waffles. No fat, no oil, no grease, no butter, right? The whole bit. Gluten-free, the best waffles. I mean, when you think about it, isn't that the best waffle you've ever heard of? Right? If you go into a diner and you're like, yeah, I'll take some waffles. Sure, okay, yeah, can you get me some waffles there? They're riddled in gluten, right? They got corn syrup all over it. God knows what else is all over it too, right? And that's just one thing. They got some kind of grease or lard in there, right? When you're at a diner getting some waffles, yeah, they might taste good. Somebody might be like, well, that's the only waffle I like. But let me tell you, wait till you taste this one. So I got the waffle makers going. I got 2 waffle makers. So what I'm going to do is make 2 kinds of waffles. How cool is that, right? 2 kinds in the sense that 2 shapes. And listen, I'm making some basic waffles, right? You can fancy them up all you want. You can put anything you want in there. You could put cinnamon in there, right? You can put anything, nutmeg, cinnamon in your waffle. You can make a spicy waffle and not a sweet waffle, right? You can do that. So you got the option. That's really cool. That's what's exciting about it all, right? So what I'm doing is I'm peeling back some of this, right? Yep. Hey, W, how long do you steam the potatoes? Steam them for about an hour. You can check them if you want. You know, if you have a bigger potato, you guys, you got to steam them. If you have a bigger potato, you got to, I'm just peeling back these skins, right, with the fork. And you don't have to make it perfect. But an hour if you got bigger potatoes. If you got bigger potatoes, you want an hour, right? So I'm just steaming these back right now. Not steaming these back, peeling back the skins. Right, there we go. So we're getting some of these. We'll get a couple more going. So you guys just came on here. We're making waffles, gluten-free waffles. We're making French fries. Guilt-free. Who would have known? Guilt-free. I mean, come on, you tell me. Does everybody feel guilty after they had a big old serving of French fries? I'm just curious. Have you guys, I just wanted to ask you guys that. Did that ever happen to you? You just polished off a large fry? Yeah, I'll take a large fry. I'll take a large fry, please. And then you suck them down, right? Those French fries. You dip them in that salty ketchup, right? And then later on, you're just feeling like, ugh. You're in the car. You're in the car, right? And then later on, you're feeling like, kind of like dragging a little bit. Like your eyes get kind of tired. It's like, whoa, I'm in food coma now, right? Potatoes get a bad rap when the potatoes are messed with. We're not messing with them. This is just potato. This is really clean. This is as clean as it gets, like for real. So we're just, bringing these skins back a little bit more, okay? If you guys just came on here, we're making French fries pretty soon. Killer French fries, right? Yeah. But they're not killers filled with oil and grease and everything else, right? They're not that kind of killer. The killer, like, whoa, that's amazing. Like, that's mind-blowing, right? That kind of thing. That waffle maker's getting there. I think that one's ready. I got the waffle makers on high. I do. I mean, look. I figured, why don't I do that? Kind of rinsing the potato off a little bit here. I think we got some decent potatoes right there. I really do. I'm excited about this. You guys, wait till you try this ice cream. I'm going to talk about the ice cream in a little bit too. The ice cream is made in this machine right here. I'm going to show it to you in a little while. I'm excited about that too. I mean, seriously, this is probably the funnest live I think I've ever planned on doing. So if you look here, I'm going to mash these. This is the funnest live I planned on doing. There's no question. Like, what? French fries? Ice cream? Oh, are you kidding? You're joking, right? Okay. Waffles? Maple syrup, right? How about that, too? How great is that? So I'm crushing all these. This is a masher. So I'm mashing these right here, you know? And you want to mash them good enough. You don't want to have it where it's not mashed really good. You want it mashed really good is what you want to do. Like not cream. You don't want to turn it into cream potatoes, right? You don't have to add water, so don't do that. Someone probably heard me say add water, and they're like, okay, I'll add water. Well, no, don't add water. I said don't. You know, someone's adding water. That's what Spirit says anyway. So anyway, someone will. Spirit said, someone will. Okay, look. I promised I wouldn't fool around in this episode. I promised production I wouldn't fool around and kid around. So we got to take things serious, right? So I'm mashing these up right here. This is fun, right? And I can see you guys commenting too, so I'm trying to read comments at the same time. I want to get these mashed just right, so we're looking good. Just a little bit more. There you go. This is the masher I like. All right, so if you guys just came on here, we're about to make some waffles. So this is exciting. So here we go. I think we're pretty good. Let's see. Because if you don't mash them enough, you might get in trouble. So I think we're just about right. All right, let's form these into patties. We got to form them into patties. And I got so many extra potatoes here. If I need more, I could grab more. How cool is that? You don't need a ton inside these waffle makers. I mean, you just need enough, right? All right, so let's get that going there. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice little ball of this. See this? It's a messy venture. You're just going to have, I don't know if you guys don't mind, right? A little bit of mess on your hands. Not too bad, right? Make it a big patty. Look at that. It's already turning into a pre-waffle. How about that? Let's open up this waffle maker. Gets a little hot, so look out, okay? All right. And use an oven mitt, okay? So I'm going to pop this in here and add a little bit more. Yeah. And I'm going to show you in a second, as soon as I drop that right in. The goal is not to have so much potato in your waffle maker. So keep that in mind, all right? So let me show you right here. There you go. You see that? The goal is to not have so much waffle in there. And what you could do is you can move it around. This, I might have put too much in there. I do it every time. So we'll see. Let's get that situated. You could always take out a little if it's too much. It's not so bad. There we go. So I'm pressing it down because you're like giving it a sandwich, you know, like that sandwich machine when you're toasting a sandwich, the bread and all that. There you go. So I got that sucker toasting nice. There we are. All right. Let's get the other one loaded. Get this other one loaded right here. Pop this open. Yeah, that's hot. Definitely hot, right? So let's make another patty. If you guys just came on here, we're doing waffles. Yeah, they're gluten-free. Yeah, but when you taste them, you're going to be like, what? That's better than any waffle I've ever had in any diner, right? Anywhere, okay? So I'm doing is making some waffle patties. We're going to pop it in here. That's cooking nice right there, by the way. That's cooking real nice. Okay? All right. We're going to do some more. You can't go wrong. The only way you can go wrong, if you don't let them cook long enough. Other than that, you really can't go wrong. Even if they're filled up pretty good, you just can't go wrong. Let's see what we got. There we go. Push that baby down. Just doing a little rinse with my hands because that potato is really sticky. You guys know that. All right. So right here we have 2 waffles cooking right now. Now we're going to move on. Let's hope this goes good. Looking good. Okay? All right. Incredible. Incredible. So we're going to move this over. We're going to let this cook a little bit over here. We're going to leave this one right here, steaming and cooking away. I'm excited about this. So waffles need maple syrup. You don't want the junk maple syrup. You want the real stuff, high grade, right? Grade A, you want grade B, whatever you want to use, but you want to use the really good stuff. So there's different maple syrups. And I'm kind of like a maple syrup snob, you know, because I love to taste maple syrups because different areas of the country, of the world, right? Different trees in the sense that even though it could be a maple tree, it doesn't mean it's exactly the same, right? So the maple water produced is still different, and there's a difference. It's like wine, right? You know how wine, like every winery, every wine, you know, wine country, they think like, you know, our fields, our vineyards they're a whole different way. It's like, hey, can I have some wine? I'm a wine snob. Let me see. Okay. Smells good. How's the acidity? That's mildly acidic. The acidity is mild. Maybe this, what? Moderate acidity. You can smell the wine, the grapes, into your senses. You know how you get run into wine snobs? I'm at the vineyard here. I'm with everybody. Oh, give me a wine, please. Give me a glass of wine. Is that $1,000 a glass? I'll take it. I can afford it. Give me $1,000 glass of wine. Okay, so promised I wouldn't fool around today, but I can't help myself. Can't help it. So when it comes down to wines, it's different than maple syrup because you don't have the alcohol, number one. And guess what? Wines still have the sugar. It still has sugar there. People don't realize it. It still has sugar. So I'd rather prefer maple syrup, really. So when it comes down to maple syrups, you're packed with trace minerals. Packed with trace minerals in maple syrup. And that's what I really, really love about maple syrup too, because it has so much goodness in it. So what I do is, there's different maple syrups out there, right? You can. These are the ones I like right here. So you're looking at them. The Crown is one that I really, really love, right? I'm using wine glasses today. The Crown is really good. You can smell the difference. Let's see. These dead grapes taste wonderful. Do you feel the wine inside your mouth? It has body. It has body. Maple syrup is a league of its own when it's good stuff. A lot of people have the bad stuff, right? And the bad stuff is just really, really low grade. It's not just boiled down. It's gone through some more processing. It sat too long after it was boiled down. So it was boiled down and it sat way too long. And there's this process between when making maple syrup. You can't let it sit too long between actually bringing it into creating a product out of it. A lot of times the maple syrup places, maple syrup companies, they make such big batches at once. It's all just sitting there, and it sits and it waits way too long, and you can taste that difference. It's really strange. I'm not an expert in maple syrup, but I've tried to learn whatever I can throughout it. But the maple syrup counts on a good waffle. It really matters on a good waffle. So that's really, that's really one of the thoughts here. Okay, so we got waffles cooking. If you guys just came on here, we're going to make some French fries. So let's do some fries. Let's get them ready. So we got some potatoes. These are colder potatoes, you guys. Colder. They came out of the fridge. That's what they did. They came out of the fridge. And it's better that way, is what it is, because when it's colder, you can cut them in smaller fries. You can make smaller fries. This isn't a raw potato. I don't want anybody confused. This is not a raw potato. This is a steamed potato that was chilled. It was chilled. So here's what my favorite way, because there's all kinds of different French fry makers, right? Hit the follow button if you guys are on here. Just, follow these lives and whatever and the whole bit. We're making French fries. We're making waffles. We're making ice cream. Just so everybody knows here, we're making ice cream. I'm pumped. All right, let's get a close-up on this, is what we're going to do. Let's see if we can, right? So here we go. All right, so I got the knife right here. This is really amazing how it's rigged. You know what it's going to do, right? It gives you that look in your French fry, which is really great, okay? So you can cut it in different ways. So I like to do this right here. I like them somewhat thinner fries. I don't like the real thick fries, but don't get me wrong, I still like them, right? Now you can mess this up too. Like you can, as you're going down, if you're not too careful, you can butcher your fries. It's easy to butcher, right? And then we're going to do this again, okay? So it's easy to butcher your fries. Okay. Let's move these over. Let's cut some more. All right, let's go. And here we are. There we go. There we go. And we're going to get one more out of that one right there. We're making fries. You don't want to saw, you want to press down. So you don't want to saw. I was actually sawing for a second. That waffle maker is saying it's done, right? I'm going to give it more cooking time because I put extra waffle mix in there. I really did. Yeah, both of these need a little bit more time. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do some more potato cutting for French fries. Some potatoes hold up better, some potatoes don't, right? So you'll find that the more denser a potato is, less moist inside, right? You'll get better fries out of it. There we go. So we're doing some fry cutting right now. That's actually going to be a really good one right there. So I'll pull them apart and get them racked up in a second. If you guys just came on here, we're making ice cream, we're making French fries. Come on, you know it's always a guilty thing after you've had French fries. You pull it to that fast food restaurant or whatever, diner, restaurant, whatever it is, any kind of, even a really nice restaurant, and there's that guilty feeling, right? You tank those fries down. So, yeah. Should we steam? Sorry, I'm reading the comments right there. No, hold on, you guys. You steam them first. You put them in the refrigerator. Okay. I saw that question right there. All right. Gonna see what we get out of these. We'll do a few more here. Some of these potatoes are going to be really good for fries. There we go. Nice. There we go. Going to cut some more. We'll make these a little bigger on that one there. So we're actually making plenty of fries right now. Let's get them racked up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, your fries will improve with this one. There's no question. I just saw that comment. Your fries will really, really improve. There's no doubt about that. So let's get these on the rack. This air fryer is my favorite. Beyond, out of all air fryers, I got like 5 air fryers because it's always like you get one and then you think it's okay, and then there's a better one, right? It's like no, that one's not that great. That's not really a great air fryer. But yet I've had to try so many of them out because I'm looking for that air fryer, right? This is the West Bend one by far. There's no question it's my favorite. There's no doubt. And you know, because what happens with air fryers is they're either too small. That's one reason right there. That's really annoying. Hard to clean. Really hard to clean. That I can't stand. I've had so many air fryers. This one's my favorite by far. So I'm excited about that. So I'm doing these French fries right here. This one's 20% off. 23% off. Whoa, 23% off. Yeah, right? Okay, this doesn't have to be perfect. If you have a broken fry, don't cry. Don't. If you have a broken fry, it's okay. It's all right. Right? No one's going to die if you have a broken fry. Don't cry. All right? It's all right. All right, so we're going to be all right. So we're doing this, and that's what I mean, because a lot of people, they get really like, particular when they're making stuff, like, oh my God, I broke one. It's like, it's okay. It's going to be all right. And that's how you have to see, because cooking is supposed to be fun, not stressful. You want it fun. That's the key with cooking, right? Anytime you're doing that. You want it relaxing. Whoa, look at those two fries right there. That's insane. See if I can show you guys up close on that one too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a couple more on here. We're going to get this in. Look at that. All right, let me show you. What do you guys think? Pretty cool? Let's get this in here. Let's get another one racked up now. So, of course. There we go, you guys. Let's set up a few more right now. This is great. Nice. That one's really broken right there. That's because I just broke it. All right. So, if you just came on here, we're making ice cream later. Guilt-free ice cream too. What about guilt-free ice cream? How many people feel guilty after they eat a bunch of ice cream? Oh my God. In front of TV at night, right? Nice big bowl of ice cream. That's really comforting. Well, guess what? If you're doing this, right, in front of the computer at night. Wait, in front of the computer at night. That's when a lot of people are tanking the ice cream too. They're on the computer, they're checking out everything, right? They're looking around for stuff, and they're eating ice cream right at their computer spot. Where's your computer spot, right? In your house? And you're just, and you're just like, okay, well, that was another bowl I just polished. Well, guess what? You don't have to feel guilty. And you know what's crazy? The ice creams in the store that are vegan, gluten-free, plenty to be guilty about those. Those are loaded in fat. So those are loaded in fat. If you're worried about your waistline, keep on. If you're not worried about your waistline, then yeah, maybe you can keep on going with those, right? So what I'm doing is I'm taking a look at this. This has a little bit longer to go, and I better take a look at this one, okay? This one has a couple more minutes to go. We're almost there, which is fantastic. But that's the difference. The ice cream I'm going to make you guys, please know you won't have to feel funny about it. You can eat it and eat it and eat it. Yeah, you won't have to worry about gaining weight. In fact, you might be able to lose weight. If you went on that ice cream every day, I'm leaving some of these skins right here attached because I like when they crisp up and they kind of burn a little bit, like a crunchy fry with the skin right there. All right, we got some fries here. I think we're good. We can toast these. Fantastic. I like food that not only feels good. Let's go. Let's turn this on. This is the air fryer right here. I'm going to crank up. I'll do 375. Let's do that. Why not? It's got a fry setting, which is really awesome. So I'm going to put this over here. All right. There we go. These fries here I'm going to move over. I am going to bring them over here. Because I can still, even though those are kind of broken up a little bit because the potato didn't get cold enough, I had it chilled in the fridge, even though they broke up a little bit, you don't think I'm going to throw them in there? Totally. I'm going to throw them in there. After this show, I'm going to be making fries all night, which I'm pumped up about. I'm totally psyched about it though. So You guys, if you just came on here, we're making ice cream guilt-free. I mean it, though. I mean it. Guilt-free, which is incredible. Okay? You can add to your fries, you can add sea salt to your fries. There's no reason why you can't salt them up. I'm going to make a ketchup, which is really cool, too. How about that? Now, get ready here. We're about to take these waffles out. So look out. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's take a look and see what we got. Now, I put a decent amount of waffle mix in that one. I think we're good. And I'm going to bring it over for you to see. All right. Let's see. This one should be good. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that right there? Let's see how this goes. I'm about to do surgery here. All right. So oh my God, this one's done. This one's perfect. Amazing. Let's get a plate. You guys see that? Take a look. Incredible. We have a waffle. Amazing. What I love about this one, it's a thin waffle. Tell me that's not going to be fun to eat. A thin waffle. That's what this waffle maker does, which is really cool. It makes a thin waffle. And then I got the thicker waffle in this machine, which I got to show you guys. This is insane. This is totally insane. So here's a little surprise, right? Okay? You got a couple options here. You can just put maple syrup, right? You can put cinnamon, of course. You can do anything you want, right? You can also make these things spicy. They taste so good. We'll do stick. And this waffle maker here, they talk a serious game about their waffle makers. I'm just letting you know, okay? Yep. No oil on that waffle. There's no oil, you guys. I'm serious. I meant that when I said that earlier. There's no oil. There's no butter. There's no grease. There's no spray. Let me get a can of dangerous spray here. You know what I mean? So you don't need to use that. That's what's incredible. So that waffle's a thin waffle. Let's talk about maple syrup. Now, here's a couple of options right here. When you have this, you're going to think you're doing something real bad, but you're not. Okay? That's a maple cream. No butter in there either. It's a maple cream. An incredible one. Now, if you got kids, this is an incredible thing to do. Right here, okay? You can take that maple cream. Look, you guys, this is insane. I'm not kidding. And you can put it on your waffle like that. I'm telling you, you don't believe me? When you try this, you will totally freak out. You will freak out. I'm not kidding. You'll be like, okay, how did that happen? How is that possible? So you literally can put a maple cream on here because guess what? When you have this, you're going to be like, what? Wait a minute. And it's good for you. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, oil-free, fat-free, grain-free. Hey, grain-free. Hit the follow button, you guys, so you can follow all my different cooking show lives and everything else because we're always doing really killer stuff, including cooking tips that no one's ever seen before, too. We do that a lot, too. A lot of different episodes. So, just like the avocado one. Whoa, that was an incredible episode. So, follow the button. You can catch up on some of those, right? So I'm doing maple cream on this waffle right here. All right? My other waffle's done now, too. So we're going to that. So that's the maple cream right there. Now, I decided to do the maple cream on this one instead of the maple syrup. Let's take a look at a close-up right there. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see. And it's a thin waffle. Like crispy, thin, just delightful, really. Okay, so that's this one. It's a really good non-stick waffle maker. Really love this one. Like I said, that company there, they talk a serious game about their waffle maker. That's pretty cool too, which is kind of cool. It really is. So we got this other one. Let's bring this over. If you guys just got here, I'm going to turn the light on my air fryer. We're frying in there, okay? All right. So then there's this waffle maker I love too. Look at that. There we go. Amazing. So on this one, these definitely should be ready. Just using a fork right here to see if I can remove that. Whoa, and that sucker is hot. That sucker is hot. I'm gonna tell you right now, that waffle. Let's get it on a plate. Is that insane? I mean, can you imagine? Check this out, right? Gluten-free, dairy-free, oil-free, grain-free, healthy waffle, right? This one I'm going to do maple syrup on. So I'm going to grab a little bit of maple syrup right here. Okay. And we're going to put a little bit on here. So we're going to do. This is just potato. You guys, isn't this psycho or what? This is just potato. Think about that. What? Just potato. And it's crisp. Crisp and incredible right there. I'm just pumped. Let's put a little maple syrup on here. Look, I like a lot of maple syrup, especially after I saw Elf again. I increased my maple syrups. Increased my intake, all right? So you got the maple syrup right on there. The other one has maple cream. Let me grab that. Boom, boom, boom. Take a look up close there, if you guys can see it, and you guys can take a look up here too. That's the maple cream one. That's the maple syrup on that crispy waffle. Really incredible, truly. You know what I'm doing after the show, you guys? I'm tanking. So let's start making ketchup for our French fries. Ketchup time, baby. It's ketchup time. Let's go. How do we make ketchup? Let me see. Let's go. I'll take a bowl like this. So what I love about ketchup making, you can take a product like this, which is absolutely incredible. No citric acid, no natural flavors, no garbage, no junk, no fat, no salt. No salt. This is really pure. This is the Bio Nature. Check the link out, you guys. You can see all this stuff right there. It's in the store right there, right? The waffle makers, everything. The air fryer, maple syrups, whatever, maple cream, okay? So let's get some tomato paste in here. This is an incredible tomato paste. That's how you make real ketchup, right there. Look at that. That's how you make real ketchup, right there. Okay, just put a little bit more. There we go. That's how you make an incredible ketchup right there. Simple, simple. I'm gonna add a little bit of apple juice. That's the one I like, the Lakewood pure apple juice, right? You can add a little bit of apple juice to this. Hopefully I didn't add too much. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be really good. And then some lemon juice, right? Add a little lemon juice to this. And that's good too. So let's get my knife out, which you guys know my knives, right? They're linked in the big store. Yep. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon in this ketchup. It gives it a zing. You got a little bit of the sweetness from the apple juice. You got the lemon right there. It gives it a zing. I'm telling you. Wait till you taste that. The next is a little bit of honey, right? Here's the honey right here, the Nate's honey. It's the one I use, right? The raw honey. We'll put a little bit of that in there. This is going to be one killer ketchup. No joke. No joke. Like, this is going to be great. Got the fries still going. I'm probably going to give the fries a little bit extra time. And I'm going to move the temperature up on the fries a little bit too. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. So take a look here. You can look up close, okay? Because we're going to add a little bit of oregano. You don't want a lot in this ketchup, right? You don't want a lot of it in this ketchup, all right? You only need just a little bit. So we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder, right? Look at that. Amazing. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne in here. You guys okay with that? Are you guys okay if I put a little bit of cayenne here? It's going to be a little heat, though. I like a hot ketchup. What do you guys like? Just curious. And I'm going to put a little pinch of sea salt in here, too. Why not? Well, you don't have to. This thing zings so much you don't need. If you're worried about salt, you don't have to do salt in there. That's what's incredible. When you think about it, that's what's incredible, right? I'm going to mix this up. So let's take a look. We're going to do a little mix up right here. There we go. This ketchup is better than any ketchup you have ever tasted. It's a medical medium ketchup recipe. That's what it is. All right? No vinegar. What? No vinegar. Huh? What did you say? I said no vinegar. And the thing is about that is that means a lot. You don't want to get the vinegar out thing. It dehydrates you. It's hard on the system. This is a really great thing. Right? There you go. You got vinegar free. Right? You got oil free. You got citric acid free. You got natural flavor free. Okay? And you're just really cruising. So that's the ketchup right there. So I can leave that here. Fantastic. We got a ketchup. Let's start making some ice cream. We got to do it. So I'm going to move the waffle maker out because we're going to make the ice cream of all ice creams. Of all ice creams. Pumped up about it. Yonana's machine right here. How many of you guys know about the Yonana's machine? By far, a gift from the heavens. Because you can really take care of your health and take care of yourself when you have a tool like this. And it's definitely inexpensive compared to all the stuff out there and crap out there and everything. I mean, this is really an incredible tool. I see this as a health tool. So this is a health device. It's not just a banana ice cream device. And I can't wait to show you what I put on the ice cream, which is a whole nother thing. I'm going to do a quick check on these. I think we're coming along. Still going. Let that cook. Let that air fry. So I got some bananas right here. These are frozen bananas. I'll show you guys how to do this. It's going to be fun. This is going to be actually a much more kind of exciting little thing to do. So I'm doing is I'm just kind of loosening up these frozen bananas. I'm even going to pop them right on here. You guys, when you freeze bananas, don't freeze them so overripe. That's a tip right there. That's really important. You don't want to freeze your bananas so overripe, right? Keep that in mind. You want to make sure that they're perfectly ripe, but not overripe. That's important to know right there. So I'm just kind of giving you that like 411 on bananas, you know? So I'm taking these bananas out like this because you want to kind of warm them up a touch where they just naturally warm up right there. So what you do is you take a little glass, let them defrost for a few minutes. Basically, that's the best advice. You take them fresh out of the freezer. You want to defrost them for a couple of minutes, right? So what I'm doing is I'm prepping everything, and I want to show you something really incredible. So we're going to make the banana ice cream, but we're going to put this incredible jam on top. And so I'm going to show you that, and that's coming up too, you guys, which is really exciting. Okay, check these fries one more time. They're coming along. Now, I got a friend that doesn't like the fries burnt, but I like them burnt. So I have to always look out and be like, well, you know, because, you know, a friend of mine who loves my French fries that I make, right, doesn't like them when they're too toasted up, but I like them when they're really toasted up, which is really cool. You know, so everybody likes their fries at a certain level, right? If you guys just came on here, I'm the #1 New York Times bestselling author, right, of the Medical Medium book series, just so you know. And here's the book right here. Cleanse to Heal is one of the books from the book series, and it's for really sick people. That's what the Medical Medium information is known for. It's known for when you've exhausted yourself in every possible means and ways to heal. You've tried everything, done that, and the Medical Medium book series changed the world in health. It's going 7 years now running. So that's the little bit about me. Also a chronic illness expert. And we're doing healthy meals, which is really great. I'll show you the waffles real quick in case someone just came on. That's a potato waffle right there. And this is very healthy because that's a maple cream. That's not butter. That's a maple cream on top. It's a thin waffle, a really delicious one. Okay? That's another waffle right there too, out of the waffle maker. That's got maple syrup on it. And this is a healthy way to eating compared to what people do, right? In so many ways, which is incredible. Let's see if we can make some ice cream. So, what I'm going to do, I'm trying to defrost the banana just enough because it pretty much came fresh out of the freezer. And these fries are looking done. So, I'll let them just go for another minute and then we're good. All right, so let's get this going. So I don't know if you guys ever use this machine or have a machine like it, but the Yonanas machine there's nothing like it in my opinion. That's what's incredible. So you drop the banana in right here, okay? And then you got the little spout at the top, okay? That's what you do. And I turn the machine on, and let's hope these bananas are actually nice and defrosted. Let's get it plugged in. All right. So we're making banana ice cream. Ice cream coming out of here. Let's bring this closer. Love it. If you have kids, this is really an incredible tool, without a doubt. Like, definitely my favorite for just anybody, really. Definitely my favorite for just about anybody. You can turn the bowl around. You see how I'm twisting it? Kind of making like a little bit of a swirl. Incredible. Everybody should have one of these. I don't care who it is. Because this is dairy free. This is fat free, dairy free. That's banana, frozen banana right there. Look at that. I mean, how incredible is that? Right? Whoa, I can't wait to eat this. Incredible. I'll show you guys again up close. Look at that. Let's shut this down for a minute here. Okay. That is a remarkable tasting ice cream. Already it tastes incredible. Now, okay, we can do our magic to it, right? So now it's time for that. So I love these spoons I have, by the way. These are my favorite spoons, but I'm just doing this a little bit. I'm kind of just shaping it down a little bit, making a nice bowl of ice cream. You know how ice cream melts and it starts to melt on the edges of the glass, and everybody's like eating the cold part in the center, right? They're eating the cold part in the center, and then they're going to like the liquid part on the sides because your ice cream's melting. You know how that works, right? Well, that's what's happening already on this. This is just it's so incredible. And this isn't some coconut, fattening ice cream with all kinds of junk in there, guar gum and everything else under the sun. That's not what this is. This is as healthy as it gets. Everybody should have a machine like this. So let's do, what would you guys like? That's red raspberry. So let's take a look at a close-up right there. That's a red raspberry. Do you guys want that? Because these jams are incredible. Here's a phenomenal, epic idea, okay? Using these jams right here on that banana ice cream. You want an experience? You'll have an experience. There's no question. Okay, so let's put a little bit on here. So you can just kind of like, look, you can do it any way you want. Just because I'm doing it the way I'm doing it doesn't mean that you can't Do it the way you want. I'm putting a little bit of that raspberry jam right here on that ice cream. OMG. You guys have no idea what this is going to taste like until you try it. When you try it, you won't even believe it. And guess what? Guilt-free. Guilt-free. That's what's incredible. So that's red raspberry, right? Let's make another ice cream really quick. Let's make another ice cream. Fantastic. All right. Did you guys see that? It's pretty funny. All right. So we're going to make another one. Nice. This is so good for you. It's just banana. That's all it is. Just banana. I mean, like, what? Look at that. All right, that's insane. That's just insane. I'm going to tell you right now. That's what that is. Look at that. But it's actually incredible. You can leave it like that too with the swirl up there. You can do a lot of different things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a strawberry jam. You guys, take a look at the strawberry jam. These jams, take a look at the links there because you won't be disappointed. These are so pure. Nothing bad in these on any level. And I could put a little bit right on top. Have it drip down, right? It's melting the ice cream a little bit too. Okay, it's just fruit. It's just fruit. I'm putting a little bit on here, right? Look at that. Incredible. And you can put more, obviously. That's what I want to do. I actually want to just like put a lot more on there is what I want to do. But I'm trying to, you know, keep it in check, right? You guys, there's no dairy in there, right? You guys see? Okay. So there you go. You got 2 bowls of gorgeous ice cream right there. Guess what? We're just talking about bananas and a really healthy jam, like the best that's on the market. That's what we're talking about right there. How incredible, right? How amazing. There we go, right? And you can do this little you can design it any way you want. You might have a family member and you're like, hey, let me do it this way, right? All right, so let's get these French fries going, but I wanted to show you the banana ice cream. Let's get these French fries on. I think I'm going to try this. You know what? I can't help it, you guys. I can't help it. Oh my God. Okay. That's just wrong. And it's so right. That's what's really crazy. All right, so that's the Onana's machine. Everybody should have one of those babies, seriously. Okay? So now we got some fries right here. And take a look at these up close. And let's plate them up. Let's do that. Look at that. Guilt-free. How's that possible? Look at these fries. Now that's the way I like them. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys like them differently. Boy, these are so good. But I like them like this. I can't help it. You guys, there's apricot jam, like I was talking about. There's peaches jam. There's wild blueberry jam. There's fig jam. There's black cherry jam. They're all here, right here. Look, they're all here. I got them all. And that could go on the ice cream, all these going on the ice cream. If you just came on here, man, you missed a good show. If you just got on here, you missed a good show. Watch it from the beginning afterwards. Hit the follow button too, because I got some killer shows coming up, because that's what we're doing here. It's the Medical Medium Cooking Show, and it's just incredible stuff we're doing. It's so fun. So we're putting our fries on here. Let's get some more fries going. There we go. These fries here, they're not as have that color to them. They probably need a couple more minutes, but I'm getting them in here. Incredible. All right, I think we got plenty of fries. Actually, no, those got some color to them. I'm mistaken. All right, let's get the ketchup. Let's take a look at this. We got the air fryer French fries. We got the waffles from the waffle makers right there. We got the maple cream waffle. There's no oil. There's no fat. There's no junk. There's no garbage. It's pure food. Like pure food, man. Like pure. Like if I made this for friends and family, which I've done, they're like, there's got to be something bad in here. These things got to be gluten and grain and everything else. Grain-free. Rewatch this live. Hit the follow button, right? And check out everything we're doing. It's a Medical Medium Live cooking show. We just made ice cream from the Yonanas machine. Everybody should have that in their life because guess what? It stops you from going a direction that maybe isn't that great. And that's what's killer about it, right? Potato waffles, whoa, no oil, no butter. You're fat-free, you're dairy-free, you're grain-free. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you guys try these potato waffles with that maple cream, right, or some good maple syrup, when you guys try that, or you try these air-fried French fries with that ketchup I made, a Medical Medium ketchup recipe, you're just going to be like, is this okay? I'm sorry, but is this okay? Can I do this? Like, for real? I can have this? That's how incredible it is, okay? And then the ice cream. So let's take a look at that really quick. And we got the ice cream right here. Let's do a close-up on the ice cream. There we go. There's no sugar. It's banana. It's bananas. If you eat a banana, healthy banana, that's healthy glucose. That's different. Healthy glucose in the body, right? Look at that. You got the beautiful ice creams. I am totally going to tank. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys don't know anything about Medical Medium information, if you just came on here, check out the Medical Medium books. Cleanse the Heel is right there, so you can check it out. It's a medical textbook, right? It says millions of copies sold around the world, right? So this is a special book. It's got 75 recipes, tremendous amount of knowledge in here, over 200 symptoms and conditions, and how to move yourself forward. And it has done that for people around the world. #1 best-selling book series in health, 6.5 going on 7 years, probably 7 years now running. So if you want to know a little bit about me, #1 New York Times best-selling author, chronic illness expert. And guess what? You can eat banana ice cream, but it'll blow your mind because you won't think it's just banana and an incredible jam. You just won't think that because you're eating it. You're going to be like, what? No, that's impossible. It can't be just that, right? So you guys, I'm going to have a fry. Is that okay? Okay, let's dip a fry in some ketchup if you guys don't mind right there. Wait, do you guys with your fries, do you like a lot of ketchup or just a little bit of ketchup? I just wanted to know because I like a lot of ketchup. No double dipping. No double dipping. All right, guys, love you. And I'll see you next time. Make sure you follow the Medical Medium Live cooking show when you get a chance. Check me out on my other platforms too. You know I'm here. You know I'm doing a lot of good stuff for you guys. And because you guys always need that backup and that support, and I want to do it. I love you guys.